Today is April the 1st, 2020. I am Julie Hankinson, and this is the view out my window. Well, we are continuing to have some very funky weather here, and I hear that in the States you are also having some abnormal weather and earthquakes. On the plus side, the locusts haven't hit first. Yet. Um, uh, it just, sometimes you start thinking, oh my gosh, is this something biblical, with the plagues and the locusts and everything. But on another note, I was looking at the Spanish flu data, and the Spanish flu did linger for over 2 years, over 700 days. I'm just thinking if the novel coronavirus has caused this much havoc worldwide since, let's say, December 1st is really the real first date that we have. So that's December, January, February, and March. So we've had 4 months, considering today is April 1st. So let's say in 4 months it has become a worldwide pandemic and caused economic hardship, massive amounts of deaths. Oh, excuse me. This weather is making me think nap time. And so here I am in self-isolation, practicing social distancing. All things, truthfully, which I have never done before. And I think that we are all doing things that we have never done before because of the current pandemic situation. But on the plus side, we're staying alive. And that's how we have to look at this, because it's not just a one time and you've got immunity. You can re-catch the virus. So we need to make sure that we're protecting ourselves, our families, and helping to flatline this virus, because that was the only way that they were able to impact the numbers back in the early 1900s when the Spanish flu was rampant, is by social distancing. The people that turned out for the parades, they're the ones that all ended up in the hospitals and dead. So we need to make sure that we're not contributing to this program. Even if we survive, someone that we have exposed may not survive. And that would be a horrible thought, to be complicit in someone else's death because we were not practicing self-isolation and social distancing. So we do need to go out and get groceries, but we need to do it in a safe manner. Like I said, I personally am topping off my supplies once a week while I can do that, because we don't know when we will be out of supplies or how long this is going to go on. But I'm being very careful, and we are I'm proud to say that my children are all being very careful. It's good to know that the severity of this situation is making itself known and people are realizing the severity and acting appropriately. Unfortunately, there are those who still don't get it and think of this as a free vacation, and they're just going to go out and get drunk or go sightseeing. Have yet to figure that one out. But yes, there are lots of different types of people in the world, and hopefully I'm preaching to the choir here if you're listening to me and you're one of the people that is being thoughtful and careful and empathetic. And I'm hoping that you're taking the time to email or text or Skype or Zoom, however you communicate with your loved ones and your friends, and just staying in touch. Because while we shouldn't treat this as a frat party or time off to party, we do need to exhibit empathy and caring. And for many of us in this situation, we don't have a lot of funds, but we can take the time, because now we have the time, to pick up the phone and stay in touch with others. If you have the crafts around, maybe you can make a present that you can send to someone after we can go to the post office again, because now is not a good time to go to the post office. So I hope that wherever you are, that you are healthy and that you're staying safe, and that the weather is allowing you to stay inside, and that you have a home and utilities. So we'll just keep this short today and trying to stay in touch. And please comment, share how you're doing, and let's all share and support each other however we can during this time. All right? We'll talk with you again tomorrow. Good night.